Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis. The Spartans will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous...
There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To throw, it's Lanning. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Autzen Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out! How in the world did the offense retain possession?
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Spartans decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Melton. stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Lanning. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Spartans want to move quickly.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring it down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The give from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Fighting off the defender. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lanning. Bought a little time, lets it go. And his throw is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The Spartans in the hurry-up. Let's talk a bit about Michigan State. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Looking downfield, it's Cox. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Spartans line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Here's a return from midfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Going right to work up top. Looking down the middle. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his tight end. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Lanning. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight end now in motion. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put... They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
Really nice job on that throw, just giving his guy an opportunity to catch the ball. It kind of reminds me about Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burress, and he just kept putting the football in Plax's range, and we just couldn't stop the two of them. They went up and down the field on us all day long throwing it. If you just give your guy a chance like he did right there, I don't know if this defense can stop him.
Looking to throw, it's Cox. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a connection. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Might as well stick with him. Showing off the arms. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Robbins. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll leave it with him. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Cox. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
With the catch, it's Gage. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And after that pitch and catch. He's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Caught over the middle. It's Gage. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's a reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Lanning. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Lanning. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Still on his feet. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the Ducks will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Pushes ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
Behind the chains now on second and long. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus.
Turning it on! Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. To the air, it's Lanning. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Gage. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Melton. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Wants to throw again. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Back to throw, it's Cox. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Complete in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Gage. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. And here comes the punt team.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to pass, it's Cox. Completes it in the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw for it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Creates a little space. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. To the air, it's Cox. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Lanning. He'll pull it down and run. Turns it on in midfield. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gage. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Gage. Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give on the option. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back to pass, it's Cox. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking for a gap. It's Melton.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Back to pass, it's Cox. Gets it out fast.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
He's brought down at the 21-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They want to run this quarterback. He gets it inside the 40, but he stopped at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires to the big fella. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Quick completion to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They go to the ground. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. With the catch, it's Ramsauer. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Cox. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his back in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Finds him out of the backfield. Janging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Cox. The quick out. He breaks the tackle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Slithers into space. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12.
And first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off play action on first down. Got his man on the right. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. And it's picked off for the third time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires to the big fella. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Brings up second down.
Back to throw. It's Lanning. That's caught. It's Melton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. On the run, it's Melton. Finds a little space. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it on the move. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Picks up the first down. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
That's a first down for the offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. To the air, it's Cox. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.